Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sozo Bear Presents A Night at the Movies Online. Brought to you by Spirits Tavern, Georgia Film Festival, Coleman Solden, the UNG Department of Visual Arts, and G Heating and Air. And now, your hosts, Luke Pilgrim and Brad Kennedy.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Luke Pilgrim.
And I'm Brad Kennedy.
And we are the founders of Sozo Bear Films and the creators of Sozo Bear Presents A Night at the Movies. This is our third time hosting the event, and although it may be a little different this year due to COVID-19, the main thing that remains the same is we'll be showcasing fantastic, original, independent short films from around the world.
Before we get started, we just want to say thank you to our sponsors, Spirits Tavern, the Georgia Film Festival, Coleman Sold It, the UNG Department of Visual Arts, and G Heating and Air. Thank you for supporting this festival, and thank you for supporting local art.
Now, a tradition of a night at the movies is getting your photo made on the red carpet. Well, this year, obviously, that's not possible, but if you've seen our post online and decided to get dressed up at home, then be sure to take your own red carpet photos in your living room and post them. Tag at Sozo Bear Films and use the hashtag ANATM2020 for a chance to win a $45 Fandango gift card. We'll choose the winner and make the announcement next week.
We're also excited to announce that we have a limited edition t-shirt inspired by a brand new film, Encounters Episode 2, The Dinner Party. The shirt was designed and hand-printed by Bad Dog Creative Foundry in Dahlonega, Georgia. Visit our online store at sozobearfilms.com and order yours today. Plus, all previous designs are currently 15% off.
Or if you'd like to help support the event in a different way, in lieu of buying a ticket this year, you can now make a donation through Venmo to @Sozo Bear Films to help offset some of our costs. Now let's take a look at what you can expect from the show tonight.
Up first, we have a short film called The Life of Hugo, directed by Jake Williams. This was made by a local Dahlonega filmmaker, and if you came to the event last year, you might recognize that it was filmed at the historic Holly Theater.
Then we have an Australian film titled The Seashell, written by an alum from A Night at the Movies, Jason K. Allen. Last year we showed his film titled That Smell, and this year he teamed up with Australian filmmaker Ron Kahlon to create a beautifully shot film about Mother Nature's disappointing son.
Then we have Ambling Alp, a student film from Tennessee based on the early career of the famous boxer Joe Louis.
We'll follow that up with the post-apocalyptic thriller Deathless. This film was made right here in Georgia and was directed by the directing team Jenna, Kanell, and Carpenter.
After that, we'll take a journey into the world of rock music and the opioid epidemic with the movie Lifebinder. This is another Georgia film that was produced by Terrell Sandefur, who also produced our latest movie, and was directed by Sara, Bess, Ferreira.
And finally, the last film in this block, Tate's Hell, is about the hog farming son of a notorious outlaw, skunk apes, and grifters. This is another Georgia-based short, and it was directed by Seth Ingram.
After the screening of these films, we'll bring the filmmakers on for a live Q&A panel. That means you can send in your questions in the YouTube live chat window, and we'll answer them. Even while you're watching the films, if you think of a question, go ahead and post it in the chat so you don't forget it.
After the Q&A, we'll have a very special video message where our judges, songwriter Amy Ray of the Indigo Girls and filmmaker Carrie Schrader will announce the winner of the coveted 2020 Schrader Ray Storytelling Award. The winner will receive this trophy and also a $300 cash prize.
And finally, we'll conclude the evening with the world premiere of our latest short film, Encounters Episode 2, The Dinner Party. We have so many people to thank for this movie coming together, from our wonderful cast and crew to the crowdfunding donors who helped us bring it to life. We can't wait for you to see it.
After the movie, we'll have the Encounters cast and crew join us for another live Q&A panel, so again, don't forget to submit your questions and comments into the live chat.
It's been our pleasure curating this event, and we are so excited for you to see all of these fantastic independent short films.
Enjoy the show.
Hey!
No more TV until you take out the trash. Have you finished your homework yet? Honey, what are you drawing? What is that, honey?
Creative, cinematic, storytelling.
It's basic American fare, but elevated. Gourmet burgers that you can build either with beef, ground turkey, chicken, or we also have a really great veggie patty. Everything is homemade here. All the sauces are made here. Everything's hand-breaded, hand-pattied, every day, custom for each of our guests. Our simple syrups and ginger beer, we make all of that here at the bar. We always have craft beer, 8 taps, constantly rotating. We have a beautiful wine list with wine from all over the world, over 30 whiskeys. There is a lot of care that goes into every person's meal, every drink, every light, the sound in the room. We try to pay very close attention to all of those things so that we provide the best comfort and service and product.
I'm just no good at this. I'm sorry. My mother usually does this. I'm just filling in. You got any requests? How about bird calls? I can do a good hoot owl.
Who is this?
I'm Mother Nature's son. Oh, Jesus, I've blown my cover. Forget you heard that.
Is this some kind of joke?
Give me a break, will you? This ain't my regular job.
Who is this? Really?
I'm Mother Nature's son. I'm Ricky.
Ricky? Your name is Ricky Nature.
That's right. What's your name?
Lauren. Yeah, right, you're not Mother Nature's son.
And two.
Okay then, what's the world's fastest animal?
Horse.
World's largest ocean?
Indian.
World's tallest mountain?
McKinley. So, do you believe me now?
You got all 3 questions wrong. So if shells aren't your regular job, then what is?
I'm in charge of making it hail.
So how come Mother Nature isn't making the shell sounds?
She's busy with other things. Besides, she's not feeling well. The increasing pollution, it's weakened her. I'm worried about her.
So there really is a Mother Nature? I thought that was just a story.
Who do you think looked after all the plants and animals?
What's she like?
Patient, kind, strong like a diamond, delicate like a flower. She's trusting, too trusting.
What do you mean?
She thought humans would always look out for her and protect her, that she is forgotten. But Mom, she never gives up hope. It's not in her nature.
What can we do? How can I help?
Well, we're not allowed to influence humans directly. All we can do is hope to provide nature, and then hope humans see its beauty and understand its importance. Mum just needs people to care, that's all.
I care.
I believe you, but saying that you care isn't enough. You must show it. Mum says there's not enough of that in the world anymore.
Hey, Ricky. Do you think we could be friends?
You mean like on Facebook?
No, just regular friends.
Well, I don't know. I've never had a human friend. I'm not sure how to go about it. Maybe...
Ricky, what are you doing?
Sorry, Mum, I was...
There's a drought in Area 237, Z19.
But, Mum,
Can you please go help your cousin stare up a thunderstorm?
Bye, Lauren.
Welcome to the epic battle between the world's most renowned fighters, each vying for the title of heavyweight champion of the world. As these two go head-to-head, this match is sure to be a battle to the end. Will the fighters go all 15 rounds, or will we see an early knockout? Both boxers have trained hard and each claims to be in tip-top condition. But how will they hold up in this electrifying atmosphere?
That's it. Keep pushing hard. Keep pushing.
Hey, mister.
What you want?
I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure. Keep it up.
Listen, I was wondering, think you could teach me how to fight like that?
You interrupted me for that? Hell no. I'm okay.
Mister, please. I want to fight. I want to be a champion.
Listen, kid. Color guy, fight won't go down, can't get any fights. I'm better off training these white boys. It's half as good. That ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry.
How about this? You let me fight your boy over there. And if I knock him out, you train me.
Well, I'm not usually a betting man, typically into drinking. But I'll take that bet.
All right.
Hard. Hard. Why don't you take this kid in the ring and show him what you got? Show him what a real champion is.
Sure thing.
Kick his ass. Don't make me lose this bet.
Get up.
What do you think about it, kid?
Knock him down. Kid,
Yeah, mister.
be here tomorrow night, same time.
Wait, what?
You heard me. Don't make me change my mind.
But I lost the bet. I ain't win.
Doesn't matter, kid. You got something in you. I didn't think people would cheer for a kid like you. But they proved me wrong. And to be honest, so did you.
You don't think so? That was pretty crazy.
Not from what I saw.
It was something else.
He was a bright, strong man, knocked out with a fist in his hand. He walked through the valley of the shadow of death. Joe Louis was the man.
He ain't no average Joe. Better have him as a friend than foe. More knockouts than anyone you know. Joe Louis, who was the pro. Joe Louis.
Ain't playing no games.
Joe Louis.
Ain't got no shame. Ain't playing no games.
Louis.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hello and welcome to the Friends from Film School podcast. I'm Luke Pilgrim.
I'm Brad Kennedy.
And I'm Illustrates.
I like to help filmmakers get projects done.
When I read a script, oh, this reminds me of a tone of this film.
What'd you do? It was Affleck, Anna Kendrick, John Bernthal, me.
Does he know he looks like a psycho?
He does. That might be one of the most unpleasant aspects of filmmaking.
Schwarzenegger just mouthed, "I love you" to me.
What?
You can take what you've learned from film school and apply it to anywhere.
My parents heard it across the house. I just...
Oh my God, they think it's real.
Oh, you don't know where that's from? It's from The Big Lebowski.
Coming at you with an oven mitt.
Look, this is why I don't watch movies, all right?
Burn!
It's now been 6 hours since a single known death or birth has occurred anywhere in the world.
Reports first came in from New Zealand of miraculous healing from otherwise fatal wounds, including severe head trauma and severed limbs. No explanation has yet been posited on the source of the sudden anomaly that has left hundreds of thousands of expectant mothers with overdue babies and medical experts scratching their heads.
Newfound invincibility has sparked violence in many citizens.
Refusing to respect the rule of law. Active police and military forces have diminished with many abandoning posts.
We just started hitting us. I wasn't doing anything.
We were trying to stop.
And somebody just got hurt, and we were saying to them, "Don't throw," and all of a sudden, yeah, they just started hitting me.
Pew.
What was that?
Oh, fell off. Cracked my skull.
What'd you do that for?
Oh, I felt like it, shithead. Isn't that right?
I remember when life meant being born, growing, having kids, and dying. Forever and ever, amen. One day that all just stopped.
Hey. That's close. Should we
go?
Hide.
How are y'all?
Pretty good. For 6 months on the road with nothing but muddy water.
Andrew Alnevic.
Bill. Virgil and Bonnie.
Y'all mind getting them some water?
Sure.
That your wife. Sister. We'd sure like to rest a minute. Storm's coming. Always heard you was good people up here. Talked to a boy from out this way named Huffstetler. You know him? Told me a story about made my eyes pop out. He said he was from a place where 2 little girls was born after the crash. Twins. I said that must be the living sisters. What everybody's talking about. I always thought that was a shit story. You believe it? They say people are making them messiahs, making religion on it. What about Elder Red? You know about him? He's got $1 million apiece on them twins if they're real. That is all anybody talks about. I said, why would someone live out here in this shit if they got $1 million kids sitting around eating oats?
I'll stop you right there. Y'all looking for the girls, they're gone. He wasn't lying when he told you my wife got pregnant after the crash. She died. Giving birth to them babies. Not longer after that, they died too. They weren't like us. They died from snake bites. I had every reason to hide them. I ain't ashamed of that.
That's 2 right there.
We used to be scared of thieves. Girls are gone. I ain't got a reason to care what y'all do.
You don't know who I am.
Ben said your name's Bill.
I'm Tulsa Bill Black. I done turned over 100 people to dust. A lot of them I found after they was regrown and I did them again. You ever come across a body half grown? It's sickening.
That's enough. The girls are gone. It's time for y'all to move on.
If I wipe us out, we all come back. But if you're hiding one of them twins around here, when I flip this little bastard, along with the 400 pounds I got in the truck, she ain't coming back.
I told you the truth. The girls are gone.
Between you and me, I'd feel a whole lot better if I just blow this place up.
Stop!
Vested in me, with a gift accorded only by the hell of disembodiment.
Stop it!
Go This one's not mortal, but figured I could get a couple grand.
Please, just leave us alone! You can't do this.
Seems to me like we can. Couldn't none of them stop us? What you got they don't, huh? Were you gonna knock me down? Huh? I'll tell you what, I'll let you pop me one in the eye hard as you can, huh? Come on. I'll close my eyes. Don't hold back either.
Shit!
He ain't breathing. I think he's dead.
Like on a dust? He's got a whole body!
Dead isn't what it used to mean. She killed him and he ain't coming back. You're gonna make us a lot of money.
It can't happen, it's impossible!
How can I get him? He ain't gonna be the last one. Just go!
Kill me, please! Kill me! No! What are you...
I wish my little girl was like me. She wouldn't have to be scared of dying. I used to think death was the worst thing about being alive. Now I think it's a blessing.
I've been calling everybody. Where is she? What the fuck did you guys give her?
Yo, it was snowing here earlier. Serious? My fakey backside flip. I'll show you. Oh shit. Dude, what's wrong with her?
Fuck you! Don't touch her. Fuck all of you!
This is fucked up. She can't stay.
It's time to get up. 1, 2, 3. Come on, gotta stay awake. Lean out. Don't fall asleep on me, all right? Lean out. Fresh air. We're almost there. I need help. She's not breathing. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Okay, are you tonight?
I don't know.
I think she's seizing here, Doc.
All right.
Is she gonna be okay?
We got it, ma'am.
Excuse me. This lady, are you okay?
Guy, I found her. I'm at the emergency room. They just wheeled her in. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you okay? Need any help?
No. Sorry.
I got a phone. I can call somebody for you.
No, don't worry about it. My friend Adam, he's on the way. He's gonna be here any minute. So.
Okay, well, what I would say is you need to wait for him in the car. Road's kind of windy. Hard to see cars, let alone people.
You're right. I will. Thanks for stopping.
No problem. Be safe. All right. Good night.
No, dude, turn right. What are you doing? Oh my God, this is like a never-ending hallway. Just follow my lead.
Hi, Guy.
Oh shit.
Hey, Blair. Adam tried calling you.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that your car out front?
Yeah. He's gone out on a date, and he might not be back until tomorrow.
Cool. Thanks for the update. I'm gonna go change out of these clothes.
Right. Yeah. Hey, do you still write?
Why are you here?
You have a year off from tour. I just thought.
You can go anywhere in the world. That's the real reason. Why'd you choose to stay with us?
I thought we could ride together again.
It's only been 10 years, you know?
Yeah. But we were so good at it.
Yeah. But you left. You stole the band's name and my song. Now what, you're some rock star playing stadiums? Becca's death was hard for all of us. You know, it's the anniversary, 10 years tomorrow.
Look, I need to tell you something.
Tell me what?
The night with Rebecca, I was hanging out at the little house with her.
No, because you told me you were at home playing video games.
Yeah, I said that. But I was there. I gave her the heroin. I mean, I thought she could handle it. It was just a strong. I'm sorry. I think about it every day. And if I could go back and change everything, I would. I would have never have given it to her. I would have never have left. We could still be writing and doing music. Blair. Blair, please look at me. Please look at me. I would spend the rest of my life trying to make this right.
I lost both of you that night.
No, don't say that.
We were all hurting.
Blair, please, please.
I don't know, just anywhere, but hurry, because my mom's gonna be home soon. We gotta start practicing. Come on. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Yeah.
We are a light finder!
Cover me, everyone cover me. I can see top of the mountain. Losing me, everyone's losing me. Gotta go, gotta show my fundamental. At the speed of sound,
Nice morning to you, my good sir. You must be Mr. Tate. Well then, I've come to the proper place. Chuck Ponce's the name. The good folks in town told me you live out here all by yourself. Is that a fact?
Hogs? You, come for hogs?
No, not at all. Allow me to explain my business here, Mr. Tate. I think you'll be very interested.
God is good. All the time.
Is he now? Mr. Tate, you strike me as a man of reason. I deal in commodities, fine goods that satisfy both the needs and desires. Items a gentleman like yourself might otherwise neglect. I take it you seldom leave these lovely premises.
I ain't going nowhere. No reason to. Gotta abide the pact.
It's exactly what I thought you might say. Allow me to show you. Good God!
Kuniwako. Fadoko. Hoki Kuniwako. Fadoko. Bashunke Fumbi.
Big Carl.
Big Carl?
Don't know his engine name.
Is he dangerous?
Might be.
That is easily the biggest engine I have ever seen. Wow. What was that malfeasance about anyway?
Hogs. We got us a pact. He gets a shoat.
Commerce. I knew you were a reasoned man.
No, pact. Keep Skunk Ape away.
I see. I'd say that's a fine exchange. Did you say Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. Out in them there scrub woods. Gonna kill us if we don't bide the pact. Don't let the sun set on you out here.
But jabbers. Well, you most certainly don't want that. Now, being a man of reason, you undoubtedly know how to make a deal. And I think I can interest you in one real sweetheart of a deal. What you need to complete this homestead is a wife. Did you ever think about that? Perhaps late at night?
No! Skunk Ape comes out at night.
Well, in this here squib, you can send off for a genuine New York City bride. Something to ponder on by any measure. You can trust me, pal. It's a bottom fact.
Hands off of me.
Straighten up. It's showtime.
I don't even know how to do a New York accent.
Just be exotic.
The stench of this place is most unbearable. By the inside isn't much of an improvement from the outside. Wretched. Wretched indeed.
Mr. Tate, meet your new bride, all the way from the big city. Heidi.
How will I ever rid this place of this woeful odor? Reeks of boiling cabbage. Is there even a broom?
My name is Tate.
Well, aren't you a big fellow? You must be the source of this odor. I shall clean you first.
You two should go ahead and say your vows and make things official. Now, Mr. Tate, if you would please simply leave your stain on this document.
You a preacher?
When God was handing out vocations, let's just say he gave me a few. I suppose a simple X will suffice for you? Attaboy, Mr. Tate. Now, there is a matter of payment, you know, cash on delivery.
Here.
Now we have us a pact. Mr. Tate, perchance you have any more of those sacks laying about?
Daddy kept them hid about.
I see. My dear, shall we begin?
We will get this thing out of your head. There is nothing to eat around here besides salted pork. Do you not like vegetables?
I just ate them hogs.
An Indian?
Big coral.
It's the kuni. Wako Fedoko. It's the Haki. Kuni Furiwako. Bashunkit. Fumbi.
Isn't he going to pay us? Tate, our swine must not be for free.
The pact!
He is a bully. No, we are all done being superstitious pushovers. We will be bullied no more.
Not good. I'm sorry, big coral.
It's the kuni. It's the kuni wako. Fedoko. It's the hooky kuni wako. Fedoko. Bashunkit Fumbi.
What in heavens was that?
Big coral.
The Indian bully?
No, a big coral.
Do you mean like a big cat, like a cougar?
Like a wampus coral.
Should you go out there and scare it away?
Let's go out at night. Skunk Ape goes out at night. The pact.
You don't really believe that Indian bully's hullabaloo curse, do you?
Big coral done hexed us good.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you really are easily swindled. That big coral is making a fool of you. There is no heathen Indian curse and certainly no skunk apes. Whatever is a skunk ape anyway?
The curse is upon us!
Tate, the baby's gone!
The curse is upon us. It's the skunk ape.
Tate, stop this make-believe. You are a grown man. It was that bully Injun. Make your own luck.
Keep me safe at night as I work at day. God Almighty, keep the skunk ape away.
Here, take this. Now, go out there and get our hogs.
Them ain't my woods. Them is Injun woods. Skunk ape woods.
Maybe so, but they are our hogs, Tate. Now go out there and get them. Make your wife proud.
I'll get them for you.
Tate, my love. And if you see something like a deer or a rabbit, please shoot it and bring it back. Anything but pork. Get home before dark. Don't come home a failure, Tate.
Keep me safe by night as I work by day. God Almighty, keep the skunk ape away. Ticks.
Big Carl, please help me. I'll give you all my hogs.
It's the Kuniwako. Fadoko. It's the hooky Kuniwako. Fadoko. Bashunkit Fumbi.
Skunk Ape, please, Big Carl. Don't sick the Skunk Ape on me.
Tate. You are the Skunk Ape.
See?
No. I'm the Skunk
Well, hello there, Mrs. Tate. How was the honeymoon? Did you locate the money?
That engine's curse is real. Something's out there and it's been hounding me. I haven't left this cabin in 6 days. Can we please just get out of this godforsaken place?
Look at you. You're not such a Corinthian anymore. Where is the simpleton?
I don't know. He went out into the woods and he never came back. Can we please just leave?
Shh. Not without the money.
I've already packed up the loot. It belongs to me and Tate, you heartless devil!
You willingly accepted my offer. I should have known better than to partner with a strumpet like you.
You are a 2-bit con man. What makes you think I'd trust you? You'd murder me as soon as you got the loot.
You little scoofer! I take you under my wing, and this is how I'm repaid? I should kill you now, or worse, leave you out here with your Injun demon.
You most certainly will not.
Holly! Holly! Where are you? Where are you? Ah! 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 No! Jesus, Skunk Ape too. Daddy, it's me, Tate.
All right, welcome back. We hope you are enjoying the show so far. Before we jump into the Q&A, we'd like to bring the newest member of Sozo Bear Films to the stage. Ellis Trees, come on down. Ellis came on. Hey, man. He came on with us last year. He's an editor, our VFX specialist, and he's also part of the Friends from Film School podcast, which you can check out right here on YouTube with new episodes every week. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, or you can listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, pretty much anywhere podcasts are available.
Okay, don't forget, if you've joined in late and missed the announcements, you can still submit your questions into the live chat window. Let's welcome our filmmakers onto the Zoom Q&A.
Hey everyone, we're so excited to invite you to the chat. Let's go ahead and start with having each of you introduce yourselves and tell us what your role was and which film you worked on.
Who starts?
There you go.
You do.
Well, the order we sent you before, but let's see. We'll go in the order that you guys aired tonight.
Hi, my name is Jake. I was the director of Life of Hugo.
All right, welcome, Jake.
Hey there, I'm Jason Allen, and I wrote the Seashell.
Hi, my name is Jamarcus Kilgore, and I played Joe Lewis in The Ambling Alp.
Who's next?
Hey guys, I'm Katie Carpenter. I was co-director, executive producer, costume designer, and actor in Deathless.
Oh, lots of hats.
Oh yeah.
And
Lifebinder crew.
Hi, I'm Sara Ferreira. I'm the writer and director of Lifebinder.
And I am Terrell Sandefur, and I'm producer of Lifebinder.
And last but not least,
Ingram, and this is my lovely bride, April, and I wrote and produced Tate's Hell, and April produced on that as well, and we both wore a lot of hats.
I like the hat you're wearing right now.
I love it.
I do.
All right, cool.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this Q&A started. So for the first question, this is actually going to be for the Life of Hugo. Jake, what was your inspiration for the film?
My inspiration for the film, I had been playing with an idea for a while with having a guy go back through his life and find the things that were important to him that might not seem important from the outside. And so I thought that was a really cool idea and the way to do it. And yeah, so that's kind of my overall thought of the movie was some things that are important to someone might not be important to somebody else. But as we can see from Hugo's standpoint, June, which is the girl, was all that really mattered to him when he was in his life. And so that was his last going through his life was what was important to him.
Awesome. Yeah, we all love the movie. All right, we got a question here for Jason Allen. How did you connect with an Australian-based filmmaker, being that you're based out of Tennessee?
Yeah, it's interesting. I have some of my scripts posted on various websites that they use where you can post like log lines and synopses and resumes, that kind of thing. And this Australian crew requested the script and they liked it. And it was really amazing because they sent me like I don't know what you call it. They sent me kind of a description of what they had in mind for as far as like the visuals and the locations and the cast and the crew and their tone for the film. It was just really impressive, really thorough. Their enthusiasm just blew me away, and they really had the same feel for the film that I did. And I just couldn't say no. I mean, they were so impressive. And Ron Kahlon, the director, he did such an amazing job balancing the script. Is sort of, it has some humor, it has some drama, it has like a fantasy element, but it also has sort of a message, which the initial version didn't have that, but I thought it needed a little bit more weight, so I added kind of the environmental slant, something that was important to me, and it was amazing. The amazing thing about that it's really an international cast and crew. I said, like you said, I'm from Tennessee. The director, he's from India originally. The producer from Japan. The DP, he's from Singapore, and the composer from Europe, and the guy who played Ricky, Mother Nature's son, he's actually an Australian actor. He's an Aboriginal elder there, very respected, long time actor and stage person and activist. So I was just blown away, and really it was really fitting to have a worldly crew for a kind of a worldly concern. So it just kind of worked really well.
That's awesome.
Very
Sweet.
cool.
So moving on to Ambling Alp, this is for you, Jamarcus. How did you pull off the stunts? Were there any actual physical contact during the boxing?
There was a lot, actually. I'm a fight choreographer. I have studied martial arts and boxing, but my co-star Justin, who is awesome and one of my best friends now, had not. So I got to set maybe an hour or two before we got ready because we were in the actual gym. So I took Justin aside and I taught him all the fight choreography. I had mapped it out all myself, and then I taught it to him. However, when you're doing something like fight choreography for the first time, you have to learn your reach. Justin did not learn his reach. So a lot of the punches, like one of the sequences, I gave a right hook and he jabbed me in the gut. He actually jabbed me in the gut, and we kept going. And the knockout punch was a real punch, but we planned for that. So we did it in a way that the shot was filmed in 60 FPS. So we were like, if we fake it, it's gonna show. So we got to do it. I was like, I'm cool. I'm down to do it. I can be Michael B. Jordan for a day. Let's do it. I'm down. So we did it. And we didn't get it right the first time or the second time. It took us about 13 shots. And about 13, we had it. And I had a lot of Tylenol. I woke up the next morning and I was like, I'm pretty sure I took off my makeup. And it was a real black eye. So, it was a fun experience and I loved it.
Wow. That's awesome. Suffering for your art right there. All right, so I think we have a few questions from the audience. We're going to go to my lovely wife, Carrie, over here. She's behind the scenes fielding questions. Carrie, what do we have for Deathless?
Hey, guys. Yeah, so we had some good questions. A couple people asked about this and then just were making comments about it. Could Deathless become a series?
Yeah, totally. So basically we got started with Deathless because my husband worked on 4 movies last year. He's an assistant director and a producer, and they were short films before becoming features. So the idea behind Deathless originally was to make kind of a proof of concept that was standalone but could be expanded into something bigger. So that's kind of how we went into it, and we're in development now for the feature, but we actually talked to some other people who said that a series could be more, more marketable right now. So our writer I know is listening to this, and I don't know if we've exactly talked to him about it, so sorry, Chris, but.
Breaking news.
We talked about it originally. Our writer Chris Gervais is amazing from North Carolina, and he is the man behind the whole world that created a cool movie. So we're hoping to have some headway on that, and we'll keep you guys updated.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Carrie, you got one for Lifebinder?
Yeah. So this is a very important question, I thought. Very interesting. How did you get the actors to get to that real place?
That's a good question.
Here, Bess.
Yeah, we sat and I talked to all the actors pretty extensively beforehand at the table read about just kind of different things in their own lives that they could pull from that touch on this experience. So we were really open with all the cast about the topic, and I think in doing so, we kind of created an environment that was really safe for them to go and explore their own personal emotions, whether it be around the topic or whatever. So we just I really wanted to create a safe space where they could go there. And so that's what we did, and they did. Very proud of them.
Awesome. So Carrie, we have one for Tate's Hell from online as well. Is that right?
Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much more effort did this being a period piece require as opposed to being contemporary?
I'm not even exactly sure how to answer that, being that it was a period piece. But to shoot it, it's a lot because we had to costume and find remote places, and it was written for the period. So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I think period pieces are always a 10 as far as hardness. And then working with animals and outside the whole time, that sort of stuff this is not I would never choose this as a short film for anyone else to go after and try to make. don't work with animals, kids, or outside.
Skunk apes.
Them all.
Why?
And yeah, it was hot. And we shot the entire thing in 4 days.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
So you're saying shoot everything on a soundstage?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we ended up we had a real snake effect that didn't work out, so we had to go VFX a snake in. As you saw, we had a lot of stuff. You have all these ideas, and I think all of us would agree that being a filmmaker, it's not really about putting your vision out there. It's about compromising your vision and getting the best thing you can get out of the resources that you have. And I think that's kind of where a project like this really comes in at. But also, while I've got the stage here, I want to say thank you to you guys, and thank you to Sozo Bears. This has been awesome. And thank you to all my fellow filmmakers. Those are some amazing films, and we don't feel worthy to be sharing this same stage with some of you.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you to all the filmmakers. Let's go ahead and give them a round of applause.
Give yourself.
Yeah.
All right, guys, now it's time to announce the Schrader Ray Storytelling Award. And to do that, we have a very special video message from Amy Ray herself. Let's take a look.
Hey, y'all. It's Amy coming to you from Dahlonega, Georgia. Carrie and I are so honored to be part of a Night at the Movies Film Festival presented by Sozo Bear. We had a really great time watching all these films, and we love storytelling, and we love the way people put their stories onto the film. The acting, the lighting, the directing, everything. We had a hard time picking the winner, but the 2020 Schrader Ray Storytelling Award goes to the movie Deathless, directed by Jenna, Kanell, and Carpenter. We just thought this movie had a great storyline and was well told with great acting and good directing and good writing. And over the course of a very short time, we were taken on a journey that was riveting emotionally and mentally as well, and made you think about life and death and embracing our mortality. So thank you to the filmmakers for making this film, and thank you to all the other filmmakers who also touched us as well. All right, Sozo Bear, you rock. Good night.
So congrats to Deathless. Katie, we'll be in touch soon, and we'll get the mailing taken care of, the prize and the $300 cash prize as well. Anything you'd like to share, talking about winning?
Your acceptance speech.
Oh gosh, I should have written something. Thank you guys so much. This means a lot to all of us who literally worked tireless hours on making this. We had an awesome team. We got poured on in the rain, and everyone was a trooper, just walking through the mud and having a great attitude down in Senoia, Georgia. So I just want to thank everyone for coming on board with us and believing in us. And I'm really happy that people are enjoying the work that we created together.
Great. Awesome. Congrats again. Okay. It's been a long journey to completing the second episode of Encounters. Last year at A Night at the Movies, we announced that we were starting this series, and so many of you were so generous in helping us with our crowdfunding campaign. So we just want to say thank you to everyone who donated to the film, our cast, and our amazing crew. We couldn't have done it without you guys.
And now, without further ado, the world premiere of Encounters Episode 2, The Dinner Party.
Buying a house can make you feel like this. With Coleman Sold It, it feels more like this. Coleman Sold It. Real estate made simple.
Good morning, Hector.
Hey.
Hey, Janet, I brought Christmas cookies. I'm on a cleanse. Hey, Nathan, there's Christmas cookies in the break room if you want one.
No, right.
Sorry.
Makes that deal. It's so dumb. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to call you back. What?
Did you get the invitation to Mr. Shepard's Christmas party?
Of course not.
Well, I did. I just got the email asking me to RSVP.
Yeah, right. Here, let me see. That's weird.
Why? Because I got an invite and you didn't?
No, because Mr. Shepard's basically been MIA since his wife's accident.
What? What happened?
Word on the street is that after their hunting expedition in Antarctica or somewhere, Mrs. Shepard basically came back a vegetable.
What?
I don't know, maybe she's better now. All I know is this guest list is a who's who of lamb corps. If I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
You got this.
So glad you could make it. Come in.
I didn't know what to bring.
Oh, no, this is fine. May I take your coat?
Oh, thank you.
I'll be right back.
Am I early?
No, you're right on time.
Lana. Hello, Mrs. Shepherd. It's so nice to meet you.
Darling, please. Call me Camilla.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome. So, where is everyone?
Everyone?
For the Christmas party.
We prefer more intimate gatherings, dear.
We find it's the most effective way to get to know someone.
Mr. Shepherd?
Yes, Benjamin?
Dinner is served, sir.
Excellent. We'll be right in. Well, shall we? He says to me, "Oh, no. That is not my wife. That is my sister." That's my sister. I said to Camilla, that's the last time we go to an after-hours club in Buenos Aires. Right?
So, Lana, tell us, where's home?
Well, I'm just your average Midwestern girl.
And what brought you all the way out here?
Well, since I was a kid, I've always dreamed about living in the big city. And after my parents passed, I thought, there's really nothing tying me down. Life's too short, you know? If you know what you want, you gotta go for it.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Yes, Benjamin, thank you.
My pleasure, madam. Speaking of Buenos Aires, have you ever been?
No,
Oh,
I've always wanted to.
Fascinating city. Just beautiful. You know, they lived under oppression for so long, so now it's very free. Opposite of tango.
Oh, that's good.
Benjamin, how stupid are you? You've ruined everything.
No, it's okay. It's just water. Is there a bathroom that maybe I can...
Yes, it's just down the hall to the left.
Thank you.
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. Just thought you might be lost. This house is so big, you might not find your way out.
Yes, thank you.
Well, come, the night is young.
So, Lana, what were you doing?
I'm sorry?
Before you came to LAMCOR, what were you doing?
Oh, I was working at an internet startup.
And before that?
Well, that was my first job out of college. So...
And before that? What was your first memory?
I don't know. No one's ever asked me that question before.
Well, I remember mine. It was...
Benjamin! These gatherings take it out of her. She needs a rest. Benjamin, take Mrs. Shepherd to our sleeping quarters and see that she's made comfortable. It's all right. You'll be fine. Get your rest. Well.
Thank you so much for dinner. I really hope Mrs. Shepherd gets better soon.
You're not leaving just yet, are you?
I really should get going. Dinner was wonderful, though.
Stay for a nightcap, at least. I have this very rare Kahlon, distilled in 1926, aged in oak barrels. Only 40 bottles ever produced. And I have the last one. So, what shall we toast to?
To good health.
Yes, to good health indeed. I think it's about time we stop beating around the bush, don't you?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I think you do.
No, sir, I'm sorry.
Lana, let's stop with the lies. You've come into my home and lied to me, lied to me all evening. Yes. I think it's time we find out exactly what you are. Lana. We both knew it was going to end this way. As you know, Camilla and I have been collectors for many years. In the beginning, it was the hunt for the most exotic animals. It was intoxicating. But then we were introduced to a whole new world of collecting. A very secret, very elite society of people who hunt extraterrestrials. Once we tasted that, there was no going back. But eventually, our lust for the otherworldly caught up to us. We flew a little too close to the flame, and Camilla suffered the consequences of our hubris. What's that?
What do you want from me?
Lana, still pretending. Even though Camilla was paralyzed, we had heard there was a cure. It was believed that the blood of a certain species of extraterrestrial contained healing properties. But unlike these useless beasts, this alien resides in plain sight. Among us.
What?
We were able to track down and capture one. And the rumors were true. Camilla slowly began to recover day by day. Our lives were getting back to normal. But then suddenly, she started to rapidly decline. We needed more of its blood. Unfortunately, we had drained the creature dry. So we began the hunt again. Which brings us to you.
Mr. Shepard, I don't know what you think I am.
Well, in 5 minutes, we'll know one way or the other.
Excuse me, Mr. Shepard.
What?
It's Mrs. Shepard, sir. Something's wrong.
Fine, I'll be right there. Don't you try anything.
We don't have much time.
Thank you so much. He's insane.
Come on, here, put this on quickly. Hurry!
Where do you think you're going? We're still waiting on your results.
Please, don't do this.
This is all you're doing. You lied on your resume. You lied. You lied about your job history. You lied about your family. Your entire history is a lie. None of it is real. Tell me what you are.
Please don't.
Say it!
I knew it.
At the end of your message, press 1.
Lana, hey, still don't have the the reports for the budget meeting. Lana, where are you? Lana, hey. You do good for me now? Go to one Christmas party and you're better than us? I'm just wondering, where are you? Did you, like, run away? Lana, sorry. Good. Lana, hey. So we didn't get the budget passed. I got fired. Did you get a better job? Did you? Lana! I'm so mad at you. Right, you know what? Goodbye.
And welcome back. We hope you enjoyed the film, and don't forget that you can still submit questions to the YouTube live chat. So let's go ahead and welcome our Q&A panel.
What's up, guys? Good to see you all again. Can you guys just go ahead and introduce yourselves for the audience?
Bess is saying if she has to, she can just come out.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
The whole gang's here, I see.
Yeah.
We're all here.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Maybe you saw a list for an order. If not,
Where's Jessica at?
She's close by.
are you guys?
You want to just share this?
Oh, okay.
Looky
There
there.
she
There we go.
Here she is.
All right, introduce yourselves.
You go.
Hi, I'm Jessica Craig, played Lana.
I'm Eddie Dupriest. I played, the butler.
All right. Jason, you guys there?
Yeah, I'm here. Jason McDonald. I played Simon. My wife, Catherine Dyer, played my wife. She's actually teaching a class via Zoom in the other room.
Oh, man.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. She played
She's
Camilla.
the one everyone came to see. I get it. I know.
And
I'm Philip
There you go.
Simmons, and I'm the composer for Encounters.
Bravo.
Nicely done.
Awesome.
And then
And I'm
Terrell's here.
Terrell Sandefur, producer, also of Encounters.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming
And
on,
Life
guys.
Finder too, man. Great,
Yeah.
great work.
Do tonight.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So let's go ahead and get this Q&A rolling. So the first question is actually for Jessica. So Jessica, sometimes you have to go from chatting on set to looking terrified on camera in a moment's notice. How do you get into character so quickly in those scenes?
she is fast.
I mean, it's easy when you have to look at Jason. I mean, isn't that pretty?
Oh.
Shots
I'm
fired.
just kidding.
I told her to say that, by the way.
I'm sure you did.
I mean, honestly, it wasn't very hard being in a legitimate haunted prison
Yeah.
that was cold, that
Very
had chains like literally all over the place, and was just like kind of grody. It just had this eeriness to it, so I didn't have much problem with that.
Yeah.
Not to add that we got locked inside there, but that's a
Yeah.
different story.
And that,
The worst.
thank you for that. As I was still strapped to the what do you call it?
Gurney.
Immersion table.
Yes, yes.
That's part of our directing style, you know.
Full method.
We plan to lock everybody in there, get you into character quicker.
Yeah, you guys planned all of that. Now that
Yeah.
I think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
Of course. All right, let's talk to Jason about this. Jason, you don't usually get to play the bad guy. So how did you prepare to play the antagonist, and is that something you want to play more of?
Yeah, I mean it's a really fun role, and to get to work with Catherine, my wife, we don't get to work together that often. Surprisingly, it's a real treat. Yeah, I mean it's always more fun to play the bad guy. I was watching Alex Collins in Deathless, and I'm like, he's so good, and he's a friend, and teaches at Drama Inc. And I was just like, man, those roles that Alex gets, I would love to play. But yeah, I mean, put me in a suit and tie, and put me in the courtroom or whatever, and that's generally what I play. But it was a great opportunity, really fun to work with you guys, and to get to play a role that's a little different from my normal role. So thank you.
You were fantastic.
What's that?
This will change your opportunities. You were really good.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Oh.
Yeah.
You were scary. And you were talking about Alex. I love the part where he's like, "You don't know who I am." That's great.
Fantastic accent.
All right.
Speaking of the Drama Inc. connection, Eddie, what was it like getting to act alongside your Drama Inc. teachers, Jason and Catherine?
It was mostly it was just a lot of fun. Because what they do in class for all of us is they bring so much passion and positive energy, really. So it was just, it was a joy to work with them. And I kid around with Kat a lot and Jason too. But for me, it was, it was a real thrill. And, I wanted to do my best work. And I thought the script was great, and everything worked. I really enjoyed it. The table read was fun. Everything was fun about it.
Awesome.
Well, you did get locked in the prison. I take that back. I was going to say maybe you escaped the hard day, but
he got
you
locked
were right
into
there in the thick of it with us. So.
Yeah.
Yes, everything
I would have
was
liked
fun.
to have been able for the butler to maybe, strike back.
But you live in the end, so
You're the hero, really.
You do survive. All right, let's
All right, so let's go on to the next question. This one's for Terrell. So Terrell, since you produced Lifebinder and The Dinner Party, tell us what was the difference in working on those two films?
Well, one difference was one was filmed in the summer and the other filmed in a very cold time of year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Dinner Party was a much smaller cast and crew, much smaller. They were both incredible to work on, and both had just amazing talent in front of and behind the camera. So they were both terrific experiences for me.
Awesome.
I'm very fortunate to have been a part of both of them.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
And now Terrell knows how to do SAG contracts.
Yeah.
That's right.
With both of them. Yeah.
True.
That's awesome. All right, Philip, we got a question for you. How did the score differ from our previous projects? Because I know a lot of times we do a lot of like orchestral stuff, and this one was a little different. Can you tell the audience what your approach was for that?
Yeah, so this one, for those that have seen the first one, we did use a lot more orchestra, and this one was a lot more synthesized. And the reason for that was because with the orchestra, if you hear an orchestra, there's always something a little familiar. You know, everybody on Earth has heard an orchestra because it's a very earthly human thing. Mm-hmm. But if you have synthesis and you're creating brand new sounds for a film or for a soundtrack, there's something strange to it, like you've never quite heard that sound before. And since in this episode we were delving a lot more into the alien, extraterrestrial visuals and story, I knew that we should probably have something that was a little more otherworldly to wrap that up.
Awesome.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic job as usual.
Carrie, do you have any viewer Q&A questions?
Yeah, this is one thing I noticed too watching the film, and I just thought was so beautiful. And there's a comment saying, "Love the coloring." And what do you use for post, and how did you go about creating the look?
Well, this one was a little different because a lot of times we stick traditionally with using Final Cut to color, but we delved out of our comfort zone this movie, and we used DaVinci Resolve for the first time. And that was a really fun and unique experience, getting to sit down and just work our way through the movie, kind of running trial and error on the color until we were really hitting like those cyans and deep oranges and getting those contrasting colors that we wanted.
Yeah.
It really honestly was a lot of fun.
And I think a lot of it too, in terms of creating the look, happens on set, and that the lighting, making sure lighting is so crucial to creating a mood. So Chase Yarborough, shout out to Chase, he's our gaffer. There you go. Fantastic work. And I think that's a huge part of it though. Carrie, did you have another one?
Yeah.
Luke, can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
I made it.
Okay.
She's there.
Hi, Terrell. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody except for Eddie Dupree. Oh, I mean.
Shots fired.
You love it. You love it.
Awesome. So glad you got to make it here.
So for Kat, what was it like working with Jason on this film? You know, being a couple, how is it acting with your husband?
It's great because we know how each other works, and we've worked together a lot. We did a lot of theater together, but we love working together. It was wonderful. I don't think there were any fights. Were there any?
I don't think so.
We never fight anyway. But yeah, I think, didn't I just say that we never worked together, and then Kat just said we did do a lot of theater together in New York.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
And yeah, exactly. That was 100 years ago. An interesting story, and Kat's probably going to kill me because this is public, but she had a little health scare 3 weeks before we filmed this. Mm-hmm. And I called Luke and Brad and Terrell from Piedmont Hospital and said, Catherine's just been admitted to the hospital. She's got some pretty serious issues, and we may have to recast. And you guys were so cool, and you were just like, okay, let's just play it day by day, see what happens. And luckily, the things got squared away, and she was able to work. And
Although I did say the wheelchair at the end when I had to hurl myself out of the wheelchair, I do remember looking at Luke going, "That's the last one I'm doing. You're not getting another one."
I mean, I'm not known for doing a lot of takes.
That's a lie.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I'll say one more time about 800 times.
It's okay. It's okay.
Except for the wheelchair.
Yeah, of course.
But you nailed it right off.
Yeah.
One take wonder here.
That's it.
Exactly.
Carrie, did you have another one?
Yeah, I thought this was a good point and would help you guys kind of further explain the anthology series that you're doing. The question was, does this share the same world as the first episode? The aliens are different. So explain kind of where that comes from.
Well, I mean, Encounters is a kind of akin to Black Mirror or The Twilight Zone. You know, it's an anthology series where each episode kind of is its own world in a way. Though we have some Easter eggs in this episode from the first one. So, you know, it's really up to the viewer to kind of come up with if they think it takes place in the same world or not.
Yeah, I think so too. And like Twilight Zone, we've been watching the new series, things like that. They tend to always have Easter eggs from each episode, even though sometimes they feel like a totally different world, like they're way more advanced technologically or whatever. So, yeah, each of these episodes, we're going to have a different alien or a different type of alien or creature or whatever in every episode. But in my head, I feel like they're all kind of part of the same universe, you know, but we'll focus on a different one each episode. Cool. Well, is that it, Carrie? I think that's all we got.
That's it.
Man, thank you guys so much. Thank you to all the filmmakers tonight. Thank you to our cast and crew, you guys, for joining us. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching. We hope maybe next year we can meet in person. Right now, we have a tentative date. May 14th, 2021 is what we're thinking for the next night of the movies. So we'll see you all again next year at the movies.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Don't forget to get your shirts.
Yeah.
SozoBearFilms.com. Last minute plug. Good night. Oops.
See ya.
There it goes.